notes, and Ola is a whole different story, which we'll come back to Puneet for in a second. But meanwhile, let me get the view from Brijesh Singh, Senior Technical Analyst of Opulent Investment Adviser. Brijesh, very good afternoon to you. And before we get to your picks and indices, outlook, etc., let's just talk about the two-wheelers. And let's start with Bajaj Auto and TVS specifically on the charts.
So good afternoon, Tamanna. Regarding with first of all, I'll say that all the three stocks has been considered, whether that be TVS, Bajaj Auto, even the Hero MotoCorp has been considered. I'll go with first of all with the TVS. See, we look out the daily chart, weekly chart on all the time frame, even the hourly chart time frame. Still, everything looks promising and it's heading towards the new highs also. Today's session, we have seen stocks making a new 50-day high that was of 2,818 around. We have seen a gap up opening today, and still it has been remaining and is not giving up all the gains from the morning session. So I feel that from Monday we might see that gap opening would be converted into a runaway gap and it would be moving on the higher side. Regarding with the shorter term bet has been considered, say I'm looking for a month to a couple of month time frame. Stock if I talk about the support and resistance has been considered. So 2,600, 2,550 band is a support. So suppose someone wants to go for a long side in TVS, then keep a stop loss of 2,600 around. Present rate or any dips towards the level of 2,740 can be used to go long. Regarding with the resistance wise, as a target has been considered, we can see stock trailing towards the level of 3,050. Now, if I talk about the Bajaj Auto chart, it has formed the rounding bottom on a 4-hourly time frame, which indicates bullishness. Even the indicator, if you look over, is making the high lows formation. So that is a more promising chart as compared to TVS has been considered. The present rate or any dips towards 10,100 can be used to go long. Regarding with the stop loss has been considered, we can keep a stop loss of 9,700 or 800 around. Target wise, if someone has a view of say a couple of weeks, then the stock can jump towards the level of 10,600, 650. But I'll feel that if someone has a view of say for a month or a couple of months, then it can even try to touch 11,200 to 11,300. So both the stocks look promising, except Hero MotoCorp. If I talk about on a daily time frame, it is still moving in the downward channel slope. So it has to trade above 5,560. So we can see if that thing breaks, then it might touch 6,000 odd level. So it's very hard. So if I compare all the three, the promising chart would be Bajaj Auto followed by TVS followed by Hero Motor.
Okay, so very candid view there. I just want to quickly take Brijesh's view on the indices as we go into the closing session and your top technical stock picks over here before we move ahead.
So Tamanna, if I talk about the indices, Nifty has been trading near the sideways. Today the session has been on the consolidation base. Still trend is positive. But I don't feel right now that Nifty would be able to break to 24,700 mark. It should hold on, or 24,600 where another support lies. So 100 point down the support is still been intact. Resistance wise, if I talk about immediate resistance lies at 24,920, 24,930 band. So it is just like 100 point upside, 100 point downside. But still trend has been positive. And if we are surpassing the level of say 24,930 mark, then we would be making a new high and we would be entering towards the zone of 25,300 or 350. That would be the level of the resistance for the next Nifty has been considered. Regarding with the bank Nifty has been considered, still trend has been positive. We were been trading in the range of say 50,000 or 49,800 on downside, followed by 50,600 or 700 on the higher side. That has been broken and still trading on the above this range. Immediate suppose lies at 50,600 to 50,700 band. Resistance if I talk about, then 51,260 is the first hurdle, followed by the 51,400. So I am looking for 51,400 mark for the indice, for the bank Nifty is being considered.
Okay, I suppose you're right, the measure is going to be stock specific. Coming to that, Brijesh, just want to know what your view is on Nykaa. I mean, no clear fundamental reason for the kind of run-up we've seen. There is the early investors are exiting, and we will get details, I suppose, on who really is coming in and whether they're marquee investors coming in. That's probably one of the reasons stock is 7.5% up. But in terms of charts, do you see a further upside?
See, if I talk about the Nykaa, the rally from a level of 4th of June, the election day, from there we are seeing stocks making higher tops and higher bottom formation. Even in the recent swing, from the 21st of August, we are seeing stock volume breakout has been witnessed with the price breakout. So in today's session also we are seeing stock making a new 50-week high. Previous swings high has been broken. Now it's been trading above in the above 222 zone. So 226 around is been trading. Immediately support is 222 followed by 213. I still feel purely from a chart point of view, still stream has been left. Immediate resistance layer 240 to 242. And if it can even further go towards the level of 270, but for that 270, it would be taken, say, for a couple of months. But for a very short term, say for a week or for a couple of weeks, then 240 to 245 would be the zone of resistance. So even one can play at the present day with a stop loss of 222 or say 230.
Is running the company and what their plan is. But on the charts, Brijesh, the stock has run up 82% in the last 1 month. If you're holding, is it time to exit?
So I'll say, first of all, I would be saying book a partial profit in it and keep a trailing stop loss somewhere around 420, 425 zone. If we see a chart, from a daily point of view, we are seeing the parabolic curve, and that too with the volume, and the volume has started from a month of July onwards. And if we just draw 2 Fibonacci retracement, the previous swing high that was of 343, that was in the month of Feb. And after that, we have seen stock making a correction on 3rd of June, making a low of 209, and just draw a Fibonacci retracement. 161.8% retracement value comes around 426. Now 260.18% value comes around 559. So present, suppose someone wants to buy, I would be suggesting not to buy at the present. Risk reward ratio is not in the favor. If it comes a correction of say 50-60 rupees, then only look for a buying with keeping a stop loss of 420. If someone has bought it, and so I'll say at least book partial profit, keep a trailing stop loss of 420, hold on. The next level to avoid the resistance would be 560. If we are surpassing this level, then another level of resistance would be 620 also.